Hello everyone, good evening and welcome to this online graphic design training organized and sponsored by ODA and BCCM Inspirations. Okay, so like you were already told, this is a 100% practical class, and so we're going to be going straight to business. For this particular class, you will be needing the Pixel app, and I believe every one of you have downloaded that already. If you are yet to download it, just click on the link that was sent to the group and ensure you install the app appropriately, and then you can follow up with the class. The video, of course, will still remain on the platform. So we just go straight to our Pixel app, and while we do that, I am sure in the explanation of the concept of graphic design, we were told that a graphic design is actually representing an image that is already formed in your mind. Okay, so for you to actually be a professional graphic designer, the first thing that you must know is for you to start a job, you must have already finished that job in your mind. Okay, so bringing out what you've envisaged in your mind for people to relate with is actually what shows how professional you are. Okay, so when you open your Pixel app, this is the interface you are going to find. Before we begin, let me just show us some of the tools that we have here on our interface. So the first, if you look at your top left corner, you're going to see something that looks like a plus sign. So that plus sign, that icon there, if you click on it, so these are places where you can add a text, you can add a current date to your design, you can add a sticker, shapes, rectangle, triangle, whatever you want, and then you can add images from your gallery, or you can just use a hand tool and then draw whatever you want. So that's what that icon is all about. So next to it is where you save your work. So you can save your work as a project. Now let me tell us this, don't make the mistake of saving your work as an image and not a project. The difference is when you save your work as a project, as you can see here, save as project, save as image. When you save as project, you can always come back to Pixel app and edit that particular work. So if you're trying to do a work for a client, and then the client is not exactly fine with the outcome of your design and he wants you to adjust some things, you can come to your project, which I will still show us where it is, and you can edit that work. But if you save as an image and you did not save as a project, you are going to have to start all over again, and that's going to be too much work for you. So this next one is actually, of course, I'm sure we are familiar with that icon. It's just to share your work, so you can share it to whosoever you will. And this is these are some quotes that Pixel Lab already allows in their application. So you have some quotes already, so you can just click on anyone and then begin to design from them. Okay, good. So that's what this one is all about. So next to it there, you are going to see these three dotted lines. These three dotted lines, this is okay, you can see that. So use image from gallery, full screen, all these things are just tools for you to have a proper interface and to have a clear design. Good. Then coming down now on still those icons at the top of your screen there, you can see this place as a Pixel app. When you click on it, this one is just telling you that this is Pixel app. All right, is the app you're using. Good. So this arrow you're seeing there is in case you do a work and you are not okay with that, you can just press back and you go to the initial picture you have, or the initial design you have. And now you can see this is your alignment tool. Don't worry, as we design, I'm going to show us how to use this alignment tool. In this alignment tool, you can actually shift some of the lines, the vertical ones or the horizontal ones, however you want. You can shift them just to ensure that your designs are aligned. Okay, and this is where you do some work, because there is nothing on our interface. That's why there is nothing here. So if there was something on our interface, take for instance, let me show us an example. In this place, let's just add a text. Okay, so we have this text here, and let's add another text. We have this text here. Let's just increase the size of this one. You understand? And then make this one here, or let me do something. So you just increase the size a bit. Just take this up and you increase the size. All right, and you put it here just to make it look as though it's a repeated. So when you click this, now you see that the works that are on your interface will be shown here. So here, when you click this lock key, it means you cannot actually move that particular design again. You can see this one cannot move again. So in case you are working and then you don't want to miss your tools, or you don't want to run over another design or another text or something, so you just go here and then you lock it up. So once you lock it, you see that this cannot be moved anymore. It becomes stagnant wherever it is, and it is very important that you use those tools. And if some are actually interrupting what you are designing, you can just click this icon here that is showing an eyeball. Once you click it, you will not be able to see that design again. As you can see on the interface, that particular design is out. If you click here too, they are all out. All right, so when you unclick them, you can still find them. So that's exactly what this is all about. And those other icons, you can see that's the delete and the edit buttons that are there. Okay, so I believe that is clear. So let's just delete this. You see where you delete it? Yes, confirm, delete, confirm. Okay, so those are our working tools at the top. Now at the bottom here, you can see all these things you are seeing here. These are backgrounds. Okay, these are backgrounds on your interface. Okay, so more explanation will be done on the Pixel app in further classes. All right, so let's just go straight. So what exactly do we want to do? We are looking at some practical example of graphics design. So let's create a design that is saying, do you know that you can design professionally with your smartphone? Good. So that's what we want to work on now. Do you know you can design professionally with your smartphone? Good. So now you can see the image we are trying to form. Do you know? It's a question, and then it has to do with thought, thinking. Yes. So you go to google.com. Now there are some sites that you must not joke with as a graphics designer. Okay, for the sake of this class tonight, I'll just be giving us one of the very major sites. So these sites, actually, if they crash, some graphic designers will be out of business totally. Okay, and one of it, and the major of it, is google.com. Google.com is a site that you do not want to joke with. It has over 1 billion pictures of anything you can think of. 1 billion pictures. Okay, so since the design we're trying to create now has to do with thought, thinking, so let's just go straight to our browser. I actually like Chrome, so you can just, okay, I don't think I've opened that here, so this is where my own is. So just go to wherever yours is, and so I've already searched it out, but you can just do that. So just go to thinking image, or thinking person image, or anything. However, whatever word you can type just to capture what exactly you are looking for. So thinking person, or I'd rather use thinking image, because it's not necessarily a human being. So as you can see that there is all. So just click on images, because that's exactly what we want. Okay. And you can scroll down, and then you can choose from whichever one that suits what you want to do. It's all a matter of choice. Okay, and your choice actually determines how professional you are. Okay, so I want to use this kind of image, but not that particular one, so I just click on that and go down. So this is the one I'm actually using. So you click on the image, and then you see your download button, and then you click download. I've already downloaded this image on my phone, so there is no need downloading it again. So once you just click download, it's going to download, and then you would see down here that image downloaded, open to view. Okay, so once you've done that, you just go straight to your Pixel app. Right, so this is our interface here. Let's just give the background something. Let's make it a background. Now on your down, look at the down part of your Pixel app here. You're going to see 3 things. The first one, that is like an intersect of 3 circles. Okay, that's not the one we're considering. You see the next one, A. That A is just telling you, edit text and quote. Then the next one here is some other tools that you can use. This is going to be for, it's not for this class actually, because these are advanced tools which I will be explaining to us in further classes. And then the second to the last one here, this actually is talking about the background. So if you click on this, anything you do here will affect the entire background. So let's just change the color of the background. I like to work with let's say a white color, and you can see we already have our white colored background right there. Or let's use something more unique. I think I'd like to go with this, but I want something that looks like a dark blue. Okay, this is perfect. Good. So we have this, and then you click on okay, so you click on that mark. Good. All right, so now that has affected the background. So now we import that particular image from the gallery. I've showed us where to do that on that plus there. So from gallery, you go right there, and so it depends on how your phone is. You can go to your gallery, your file, but here it's just on my recent, and there are just some things I might not need exactly. So I would want the question mark to be on the entire interface, and you click. All right. So as you can see, that image actually came with its background. All right. You can see that the image came with its background, but it's already looking professional this way, So I can just have this like this, and then all my write-ups can be here, but it is not very professional. Okay, so I'll be looking for how to take this off and then make it come on my interface here without these backgrounds, these white backgrounds around it. So how do we do that? So this is me giving us actually another secret here. So I'll be teaching us how to remove background easily. So how you do that is immediately you go to your browser as well. Go to your Chrome browser, and I want you to write this site down. This is a site where you remove images in split of seconds. Okay, so all the professional background remover you've been seeing, this is how they've been doing it. So you go to removebg.com, remove.bg. You go to remove.bg, okay, and you click that. So remove.bg is a site that helps you remove background within split of seconds. So you click that particular image and you click done. Okay, so you are going to see that image now. Look at it, the background is totally off. Wow, you can see that. Yeah, I can see some of you are saying, wow, that's how it's done. There is no magic to it. And then you click download. Okay, and so now we can go back to our Pixel app. Let's just delete this because we don't actually need it. So let's delete it, and now we're going to import that particular image from our gallery. Now you can see this is without the background. So since it's without the background, just ensure you crop it and crop the unnecessary parts that are not necessary. But you don't need to crop it because all those things are not the background anymore, as you can see. Are you seeing that? Wow, this is beautiful. I can see some of you already saying, wow, yes. So that's exactly why we're here for you. We're here to give you the real thing. Okay, so that is it. So you can see it's already on our interface. So now we're going to be adding our texts. Okay, so let's add our text. Do you know? So do you know? Let's make it to be on its own. I'm sure you know what I did. Okay, some people didn't get what I just did. Let me go back. So what I did was I clicked on this alphabet here, this icon here, and then you see the new text is already there, and then you click edit. So when you edit it, you can wipe away that new text and then write, do you know? Okay, and let's put a question mark on it. Let's put a question mark on it. So I'd like to make it, let's just say 3. So do you know? So as you can see, that's already there. Okay, so what do we want to do now? Let's give it a better font. So you can see these are your work tools. All these things down here are your work tools. How you can edit that. You click on the size if you want to change the size, to make it bigger or smaller, as you can see. So let's just make it 70 to 70 and somewhere around here. Good. And the color is perfect. I think that color is okay. So you just scroll down and you can see this style, bold. Make it bold, and then let's look for a better font. Let's look for a font. So these are the fonts that come with the app already, the Pixel Lab app. So you can choose any one that suits you. But let's see, I like this Capture It font. Okay, I think that's beautiful. You can see that's really nice. This Capture It font is actually okay. Let me see if there's a better font than that. Is a better font. Okay, I think Shortcut is a good Shortcut. Beautiful. So you can see that. So let's see what we have done. Do you know? Beautiful. So just to make your work faster, instead of having to go all through the process again, so you can click on that particular image, on that text, and then press copy. So when you press copy, you bring it down and you press edit. So edit, you can design you can design. So you can design. We just reduce the size to about 60. About 60. You can design, and then you change the position. Just adjust it a bit. You can design. All right. So we're looking for professionally now. Like I told you, just to make it fast, you press copy, you bring it down. Now, if you are done with a particular texting, like I told you, you just click on this here, and then you lock it. So I'm locking that image, with the question mark behind it, and then I'm locking "do you know?" because I believe those ones are okay. So they cannot move anymore. There is no mistake that will move them. So this I have to edit to professionally. So this is professionally. All right. So because professionally is actually a keyword, I will be making the size a bit bigger. Let's say 75. All right. 75, and it's just going to be under there. So okay, I think I have a call, but I'll be picking the call later. All right. So professionally, you can give it a color if you want. Let's see what red looks like. Okay, I think red is actually fine. What do you think? Doesn't it look good? Okay, red is fine. It depends. Okay, it's all about your mind, and it's all about what you want to create. But let's see yellow. So if you can't find the particular color you want, you just press this plus and click on anywhere that might capture what you want, and then you shift it. So yellow is beautiful. Wow, this is nice. Okay, so you can design professionally with your smartphone. So you click on this, copy again with your. So we're looking for with your. So because of time, with your. And then you click on copy again, smartphone, and you edit. Okay. Smartphone. Good. So I would like to increase the size of the smartphone to the same size with the professionally, that's 75. Okay. So with your smartphone. Good. And let's give it the same color with professionally. Let's try yellow. Okay. What do you think about this? Or let's try red. Now, what do you think? I think this is better. All right. So you can see now, this already can just be a design that is already telling you that, okay, you can design professionally with your smartphone. Now, this is where your alignment tool comes in, because you can't just leave your text scattered that way. So you click on this alignment tool here now, and you click on this. So this is the settings to help you know that it is aligned. Okay. Now, and you click on it again. So all your tests, you want them to be on the same line, all right, so that your work is not looking scattered. So as you can see, this one is. So if you cannot actually work on this with your hand, there is a place where it's called position. There's a position tool on this font here. You can see this position. You just click on it and then you adjust. Let me just use it here so you can see it. All right, so you reduce the speed and then you shift it, and then smartphone, you can do the same with it. So let's just use the position tool to help us. You shift the speed. That move by is the speed. Okay, so I think we're good. Then you click on the alignment tool. Now, so you can see that our image is already looking like a job completed. Okay, so this do you know? You can see I can't click it now because how many of you remember what I did? I locked it. So let's just go and unlock it right here. So you can see the do you know. Let's make it something captivating, so they would know that it's a special heading. So you can just go to background and click a background. So let's give it a yellow background. No, that doesn't match it. A red background. What do you think? Beautiful. So do you know you can design professionally with your smartphone? So unlock this. Okay. So you can just make this way. All right, and it's already looking like a job. Well done. All right, so this is just to show us some practical examples of what graphic design is all about. Okay, so thank you for watching. Thank you for joining this class. So we are going to be continuing on the next session on how to design flyers and other important graphic design. All right, so for me to be sure that everybody actually understood this, I want you to make a graphic design. So let this be a take home for everybody. Like, you can do it immediately. Okay, so make a graphic design, let it capture. Like, do you know you can design professionally with your smartphone? Okay, so you can use any image. Just follow all the processes I showed you. The reason why this video is actually long is because I took my time to explain almost all of the interface on Pixel Lab. All right, so thank you so much for watching. If there are any questions, drop them right down on the comment box in the class group. Thank you so much. God bless you. I remain my humble self, BCCM Inspirations.